Assalamu alaikum and
Okay.
welcome. This is The Only Way Up. And today we're talking about a new Netflix documentary on a sad case of catfishing. The documentary is called Sweet Bobby. I've not watched it myself, but I've seen some clips, read some reviews, and it's a tragic story of a woman who was manipulated by a third person using a false identity online into a relationship over many years. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, Shani, I have seen this documentary, put that out there already. So if this wasn't based on true story, it would be a interesting documentary, interesting dynamic that could happen, and I think that would be it. I think what really makes this shocking for a lot of people was the fact that it did happen in reality, and it's a docudrama. So the lady who was the victim, she's actually in the documentary. She talks through it all. The person who was at the center of it, who caused it, her cousin, she's not in it. She didn't really cooperate with the filmmakers. So I think there's a number of broader issues here. Big Brother was the first program where you've got a live audience and the whole world watched the ups and downs and what they were doing. The cameras were watching. We're watching people, how they react with each other, the ups and downs, the challenges, the falling outs. And, Big Brother really showed that people are interested in watching people's lives, what goes on. And then from there, we've had all sorts of programs emerge from that. You've got the ones where they go to the outback in Australia, how they get on. And what's worrying about this, the fact that it's a true story is worrying in itself, but the fact that this makes for good TV consumption. And reality TV is what people want to watch, and the more truer the story is, the more people actually want to watch. So you've got everyone commenting that the victim was really silly, but what actually happened, Shani, in the documentary is she effectively was in a relationship with a guy for 5 years who she never met. So all the telltale signs were there that something's not right. And the reason why this even happened was because her own cousin, who has all the inside information about her, she was the one manipulating all of this. So the person that sent to this, the victim, the whole documentary is all the signs were there, and obviously she was quite vulnerable. She was aging. She hadn't found someone to marry, and then she met this guy, got on really well with him online, and it really went from there. So the fact that these things happen is a problem itself, and I think we have to remember that people taking advantage of others, people enjoying the misery of others. This is a bigger, broader problem in wider society. And you see, because of individualism, and especially in the era we live in, where people want shortcut to fame, that's why they're prepared to do stuff that maybe people wouldn't have done 20, 30 years ago. Any shortcut to fame, people are prepared to do. And I just feel this reality TV era that we're in, it doesn't take society forward. It doesn't actually build society. If anything, it's a mirror of where
Yeah, I mean, I
society
think
is at the moment, and it's not a pretty picture.
this is a just extension of what's going on in society. And one thing that's definitely you can see it across the board is care seems to have disappeared, is vanished. Whether that's knife crime, whether that's neighbors don't know each other, whether that's these tax cuts, sorry, and austerity cuts, whether that's corporate greed pushing prices through the roof, and now catfishing is the care for people it seems to be totally diminished. It's gone. Whether you see what's happening in Gaza and the suffering, the horrible videos coming out mocking people that are dying, whether you see what's going on in Ukraine, hundreds and thousands of people dying, the election campaign in America, talking about other people as, garbage. All this, where has the care gone in society? It's a big question out there. If you're at work and you say, I need a day off to take my mom to hospital, it's a flat refusal. It's almost like, yeah, there's full right to say that the care, the sympathy, the empathy amongst people, in whichever age group, whichever scenario, whichever situation, bullying in school, the Me Too movement, where is the care gone amongst people? Rather, it's a case of individualism, me, what I want, I'm not happy, and it's gone even further to going to cause distress and grief and make the life hard, and it doesn't even hit my consciousness that I'm doing what I'm doing. And I think that is the worrying trend that you're seeing in not a trend. I think it's almost become part of society now. That care is gone low and causing harm, suffering, not bothered about other people's hardships and difficulties become the norm. And it's a very very frightening place to see society in that way. Okay, and I think the other point I was going to add on
Yeah, that's it, bro.
is,
From my side as well.
from what I can understand in this Sweet Bobby document, she was a lady in her early 30s looking to get married, settle down, have a family. And I think that's the other tragedy in this. If a person is deprived, not physically, but mentally, I would say, pursue your career, do this, do. You delay family, you delay family, you delay family, you delay get married, and then you're at the point in your life where your own internal fit wrong. This isn't the right setting for me. I should be married. I should have children. I should have family. I should be caring. I should be in the corporate world, and that may have pushed her to grab the situation. And like people are saying that, oh, how did she get con for so long? Was she a bit naive, bit silly, or and you can see it when the person's at that age, and the clock is ticking, and you want a family, and you're thinking, how is it going to look like in 10 years, 15, 20 years time, and you're already late, but you're way late. Then you feel, you know what, let me grab what I can. Maybe let me just grab it. A bit of desperation kicks in, and that's the sad situation. This is many women go through this, where they're gone into work world, career world, and they've been told, or they've understood implicitly, that there is no family life with this journey until later on. And but their own experience, their own internal fitra, their nature, when they see other people, they realize, this is missing, this is wrong. I need a family, I need children, I need people, I need a future generation, I need to give my love to something good. And I think that is the second aspect that really comes out of this, is this tragedy of, she was sold a lie that corporate world will solve all your problems, make you a happiest woman in the world, where deep down it's relationships with people that counts. So jazakallah khair for your thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.